it's me, Tina from Ideas and Embellishment. I have been busy. So what I wanted to do, I saw this thing on Pinterest and I don't remember who did it, but I'm sorry for that. But I thought it would be an easy thing to do that would be very fun. So I am using, this is Tracie Fox's Attic Papers, because I wanted to use this postcard. So I'm going to cut it out and kind of like catch you guys up on a few things. So as you know, I've been making these journals, like regular journals, not junk journals. And I really like making them, and they sell very well, which is always a plus. So I've decided to make one, and I'll just show you a little bit about what I'm doing. My next one is going to be using Tracie Fox's Darling Beads paper digital kit. And it is honestly, getting the pages right and everything has been a challenge, but I took a little time and I made a template so that a series, actually it's a series of templates. And I think that because I want to make more of them, because, you know, gratitude journals, I think they're cool. I could make all different kinds. I could make, you know, I could make the bee ones. I could make a steampunk one. I have lots of digitals, and I think that once I get the hang of it, it's a lot of printing. But now that once I have that, I'll be able to, you know, just kind of get them out. Just shoot them out. Just get them out. As Leo would say, get out, get out. So I'm kind of excited about that. So I'm going to be making more of those. And I know that you guys aren't, it really, I don't get a lot of people that like looking at me making books. So I'm not going to be putting any of that on there. So I'm going to try to figure out, I'm going to try to do more of this stuff for you guys. So I'm going to try to, because I've been really slack now that things are, I've been working on this desk. I'm getting down to the nitty gritty of the desk. It's always something, right? So anyway, I'm inking around this. This is the Attic Papers, and I will link the kit below. And it just looked like these went together. So what I want to do is make an envelope. And measurement of this, when I printed it out, is 5 by about 3 1/4. So I'm going to look at my envelope punch board, and I have this piece of kind of cardstocky paper. And I think I'm going to do, what did I say? See, yeah, I need to write stuff down because I always forget it. 5 by 3 1/4. So I was thinking about just doing 4 by 6. So if I do 4 by 6, that's just easy peasy. Let me go ahead. I wish I had a piece of washi tape. That's okay. I can figure it out. So it's, if you look at the thing, 4 by 6 is 8 1/4 by 8 1/4, and the score mark is 3 3/8. 3 3/8. 3 3/8. So 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. So when I get this is I don't even remember where this paper came from. I just grabbed it. Oh, look, Tina, doesn't matter. 8 1/4. I also need to mail a journal today, so I'm going to do that. All right. 8 1/4 by 8 1/4, and then it's going to be 3 3/8. So we get this little thing. We go over here and we see 3 3/8 right there. Hurts my elbow. And do that. My elbow has been really bothering me, y'all. Let me try to do it this hand better. And see, once you do that first score mark, you don't need to do this anymore. You just go this little marky thing, and then you just keep doing the little thing. That. Here. Like that. That's awesome. Okay, and now, whichever one is this, is the top, you just put it on the other side like this, and punch it, and you got a nice little rounded corner. So that's how that works. So I'm gonna fold these in here like this. Makes a nice little grungy envelope. And then what I want to do on this is I like to take and just, where's my pencil? Pencil. I like a pencil, but you ever just, oh, it's right here. Lose everything. Now you can do one of two things with this. You can fold it down, which a lot of people do, or you can trim it off. Folding it down gives you a little more structure, just like that. And then on this side, you go like this, all the way on the edge. I'm getting so good at that, right? And then you want to do this side too. Like that. Look at that nice little envelope. Well, I am going to do this too. Why not? Now this would, I'm thinking that this would be a great little thing to make to do for Happy Mail. But I'm also thinking that Christmas is coming, and this would be a really fun way to give somebody a gift card for, especially, you know, if you have a friend that's a junk journal enthusiast. Maybe I just got that on me. Then you could get this. This could be a really fun way to give them a gift card or Happy Mail or whatever. So anyway, if I had done the middle before I put it together, that would have been inked too, but it's 6. So what I want to do is let me go ahead and do the other side of this too, at least on one edge. That, and then like this too. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 sides of this together. Hey, baby. What are you doing, Leo? And you just have to decide which side you want to be the top side. There. These fit together. So then you have a postcard. And now there's a little bit of white right there. It's fine. So you have a postcard and it fits in our envelope. That's not all. I also printed out these things. These are like little bits. And I didn't print on the other side. I'm just not going to, but you can. I'm going to cut some of these out. These were also in the attic. No, it's called, what is this called? Attic papers, yes. So, I don't know if you hear a dog crying downstairs, but no dogs are being harmed. We have, one of our dogs is in season, and the other dog is crying because he wants to be her buddy right now. Hi, Leo. What are you doing, Leo? So, I'm busy, Leo. So I'm just cutting out some of these, and I think what I'm going to do with this one, I like this little thing too. So just cause it's cute. So like that. And then I was looking at this one right here. What are you doing, Leo? I think you're being you're just being, what are you doing, Leo? I'm going to throw this away. I don't need that. Okay, I am going to go around the edges with some of this. Because what I want to do with this, is I want to take this and I'm going to put this in here like this. And like this. I don't want it to be totally, you know, I could have done something on the back, but I didn't. So I'm going to take this. And I'm going to also make this little thing into a pocket. Okay, and then I'm going to get some of these labels. This would be such a cool thing to give to somebody. I'm going to stick some of those in there. These are some of her Tracie labels. All you have to do, I'm not going to put that at the bottom. If you want labels, all you have to do is go to her Etsy, put labels, search for labels, and you'll get all kinds of cool ones. Okay, so I'm going to put that like that. I'm going to go ahead and... Okay, so now we have this and it's had time to dry. So I'm going to take simple postcard, you say? I'm going to make sure, I need to make sure all of this is, I want to make sure. I'm going to take all of these little things and put them in there. It's like a surprise. If they don't fit, we just fold them in half. Like that. And this. So we have all kinds of stuff in here in this simple postcard that we'll put in there. And then I am going to get more of this label. I think what I'm going to do is, let me see. I'm going to do a Velcro, or one of my favorite things to do is to get a label. Let's see if I can find a good one. Here's a good one. And I'm going to glue it down on 3 sides. I'm not sure if this is one of Tracie's or not. But you can use a label, you can use a picture, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to put this all the way down at the bottom like that. And then you can open it. Now on the other side here, I think what I'm going to do is this one right here, I could do one of these. That's the same, from the same kit, same page actually. And we're just gonna put this here, and let's stick that up there. From this, now I think what I'm going to do is take this out for a minute because I want to stamp it. I'm going to do some stamping on here. So I think I want to do postage stamping, and I think I might have some that I don't have to go look for. Let's see. I have some of these. Maybe I don't. I don't. All right, so actually I'm gonna go get all right, so we're gonna, okay, bust, and then I'm trying to put everything back. Okay, so let me get out my handy dandy thingy here, and this is how I organize my stamps. So under 11, I don't know if you can see this far, it says postage, so I go to 11. And I have all of these cool postage things. So I'm gonna, I think I want number 18. So I will go over to my bins and I will pick out number 18. And here it is. What a great way to organize, y'all. Great. All right, so I'm gonna grab these. I have them all in here. And I think I'm gonna do this one that's just like all of it. Just kind of stamp it on there. So I just get my acrylic block, my little stamp pad. That's, I think, I'm just gonna like, I don't know, I don't think it, cute, very cute. And go ahead and what else? Is there something else I want to stick on here? This one says Paris. Maybe I should, I don't know, do a Paris. I need to clean that. I have a cleaner over there on the other table. Those are cute. Cute. And this comes from the kit. So and then I do have some stamps. Where did I put my stamps? I do not know where I put my stamps. Well, I had stamps. I just don't know what I did with them all. Guess it doesn't matter. Maybe this is good enough. You can always put something on it later if it's so if you so desire. Oops, that didn't come out. Okay, I'm gonna have to. A lot of times you just need to close that. Give it a minute before you start sticking things in it. Anyway, I don't know. It needs something else, and I don't know what. Let's start shoving some labels on it, maybe. Different labels. I think some of these labels would be good. Just sticking labels on there. I don't know. We could do lots worse, right? I wish I knew where my stamps were. I would be able to stick a stamp on there. I don't know what I did with them. I had a whole big thing of them. I mean, it was huge. It's a huge book of stamps. And I don't know where they are. Weird. What in the world did I do with them? Oh well. They'll turn up somewhere. Anyway, let me get one more thing. I'm gonna get a signature stamp. I love these stamps. And I got them from Amazon. And I've got them, and here they are like this, see? And I'm gonna go ahead and put a signature on this. Or a date. Actually, it's not, these aren't signatures, these are dates. I had another one. Okay, well, I can't find those. So, I think we're just going to have to deal with it this way. And what I'll do is I'll make a, I kind of wanted a signature on there, so I'm going to get a fake one. To something like that. It's shorthand. That's what it is. Anyway, I hope you guys like this. It was really quick, but I think it's something that would be fun, and you can seriously use it for, I could put a Christmas card in there, and it's like maybe a little, something like that. Anyway, I think it would be really cute for Happy Mail, and the stick in a junk journal is a surprise, and you can decorate this so much better than that. But anyway, I hope you guys have fun with it, and until next time, I'll see you later.